They ask Christ, what is the love of God? Keep his commandments. So it's only going to be a remnant of our people that's going to be saved. It's going to be 144,000 that are going to be in the middle of war. They're going to fight on the side of Christ and millions of angels that will come back to fight this kingdom. Christ said he was going to divide the nations. He would come back to bring peace. He's coming back with a sword. What does a man come with a sword for? War. It said, he said, I'll have blood dripping upon the garments of his, upon the borders of his garments. If a man got a sword and he's bringing that blood on his garment, that means he's bringing war. Christ is not this old soft man that they make. Well, that man's soft as hell. That gay person right there. He was a mass murderer, a pedophile, had sex with his sister and murdered his own brother and murdered our people in that land.
That's right.
That is not Christ.
That's right.
That is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Christ was like
that brother right there.
Right there.
What you got? You got something, Mahawa?
Now, the law is the truth. So this is what we're going to give you today. We're going to give you some law.
Go ahead, Mahawa.
Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Go ahead.
The women shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now, what's a woman's garment?
We studied book.
Read that again. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The women shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what are you wearing?
Neither shall a man put...
Hold on. What are you wearing that's pertaining to a man? That's right. That's one of the laws right there that you should keep. So wearing a skirt, wearing a dress. It says, and one of the ways that you are in order, because the word is coming out, it said a woman, when she's entering into the congregation, she should have a hair cover. So right now, you're keeping the law by keeping your hair covered. But to be totally in the law, you should be wearing a skirt. We understand you may not get off work, they might require you to wear that, but in your regular days, you should have a skirt on or a dress. That's one of the laws that God kept us. Somebody get that one about that strange apparel. Let's give them that precept to that strange apparel about what Christ going to do when he comes back and looks at our people. The strange apparel. Our men cross-dressing like women wearing pants and skirts and wigs and bras and having sex changes, changing their members like Caitlyn Jenner. That is abomination. God hates that. See, the church teaches us that God hates the sin but loves the sinner. That's not Bible. That's not the Bible. That's the Christian church they lie to.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children. And all such are clothed with strange apparel.
So what's strange? Go ahead, bring it out again, bro.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the prince and the king's children.
And the prince and the king's children were the two. Our forefather was King David, King Solomon, King Saul, all the way through the kings of Israel, from the northern to the southern kingdom. Go ahead, and with the princes, Israel means Yasha'Allah, the Paleo Hebrew means prince of the power, which is the power of God, with his princes, prince of the power, which is Yasha'Allah, which is Israel in English. Go ahead.
And all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
Now, go ahead. Look how you see how every brother that's out there dressed. You see how these brothers are dressed? Open your sweater up, bro. See how everybody's dressed? This is how our men are supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? And likewise with our sisters, but they both have it at the end of their dress. Read that part again.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 5. No, 1:8. It's locked. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
In the day of the Lord's sacrifice means when the king returns, look right in the sky, you see 200 million UFOs descend on earth. That's in the Bible. So the white man calls them UFOs, but in the Bible, they call them chariots of God.
That's right.
Read.
That I will punish the princes and the king's children.
So he's going to punish the princes and the king's children. That's us. We're the princes and the king's children. Read.
And all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
So, see all our women in pants? Not in their fringes, that's strange apparel to God. Men in dresses. meaning dresses. That's strange apparel to God. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the woods cards mean what?
Give me another 715. I'm finna show you, bro. I told you, bro, we out here for you, bro. And we out here for, we love our people right about now, bro. This is real love. We gotta teach our people how to withstand what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Because destruction is coming to this earth. You gotta understand, our people have been through destruction, bro. And you gotta understand, exactly right now. This is called Jacob's trouble that we're going through. Because we are the children of Jacob. 15, 30, starting verse 37.
We're in the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak to the children of Israel. These 12 families right here. These are the children of Israel. Read.
We're in the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
What'd he say?
And bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garments.
And tell them to make fringes in the borders of their garments. Like you see right here. Fringes. Read.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Throughout their generations. How long is that, bro? Forever. That's right. That's right.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So we're supposed to put upon the fringe a ribbon of blue.
Why? Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it.
I'm going to tell you why.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So this is so we can remember all those 600 commandments of the Lord. 613.
And remember all the commandments of Yahweh and do them.
And do them. Not just remember them and do them. Now that sounds like a lot, don't it? Let me ask you this. In the United States Constitution, how many laws are there?
Don't tell me. Hey man, you want to walk away?
No, it's in the United States Constitution. There's hundreds. There's hundreds. But guess what? Our people follow those laws, though. But you get what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying, though, for the most part. You know what I mean? Because guess what? If a brother drive down the street and ain't nobody around, he gonna still stop at that stop sign.
Step away from that brother.
Who, him?
Don't talk to him. Just keep. Hey, the conversation's over here, brother. Yeah. You keep everything in order, brother. Do not fall off y'all square. Do not fall off y'all square.
In actuality.
Yeah,
he'll be all right, man.
All right, if you got questions, come up
right.
here.
If you want to ask a question, you come right here.
Y'all on security, keep your eyes open.
but I do want to know what brings it to look at me. You know what I'm saying? That I know for a fact that's not Jesus down the bottom.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Jesus is right there.
Up here.
I'm get why
That's right. That's right,
Speak up a little
brother.
bit, brother, so we can hear you. Speak up a little louder. Please, can you speak up a little bit louder?
Okay, sure, no problem. I'm going to say it all over again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to say it all over again. That person that you're looking at, that they've been
That devil.
brainwashing, that they've been brainwashing since the hands of time, that is Jesus. But Jesus that we know and love is a black man. Remember that. It's had ears of wool. His skin is of bronze.
All right, brother, step back in order.
This is the
Hey,
thing.
no. Step back in order, brother. Step back in order. Stay back over here. The conversation is over here, brother. Keep it over here.
The thing is,
You want to ask questions? Come right up.
The brother's intoxicated off the squad.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm saying is that always have. Long generations, through all our lives that we've been living, we've been taught to say this is Jesus. No, it wasn't in my household because my mother did not allow it.
That's right. That's right.
My name is Abdullah. That's not a name that I got off the street that people think that I have got. That's the servant of him. That's the service I should do right. But this person right here, that's the white folks always had, not to sound
That's
prejudice.
white that is. This white supremacy. Call it what it is.
The most highest racist.
Absolutely. And that's why we segregated. That's why we're being pulled apart like we do. That's when it's the killing that we
Somebody
see
give me Joel
in
chapter
the
2,
street.
verse 27 right quick.
You know, that's what we see in the street every day. It is.
Joel 2 and
And see,
27.
they have been covered up for so long on killing our black people. They have kept us in slavery. They have kept us in captivity.
Fucked up. The camera changed.
You hear me? This is what they're going to do all the time. If you do not, if our black brothers and sisters do not pull together as a whole, you hear me? If our black brothers and sisters don't pull together as a whole, we are going to destroy ourselves. And if you're not going to pay attention to it, that white man right there is going to keep on pulling you back. You understand? This is what's going on. This is what's going on. Remember, this is the Jesus that we know and love.
Joel 2.
This is the Jesus.
All right, go ahead, bring out
That
that
is the Jesus right there.
All right, go.
The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
So you're going to know that the Lord is in the midst of Israel. These 12 families. Read.
And that I am the Lord your God.
That he is the Lord, our God,
And none else.
and nobody else. No, nobody else on this earth got no God.
We're in the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said,
But he answered, we're talking about the Messiah, the black Messiah. Read.
we're in the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Unto the house of Israel. That's it. Christ didn't come for no one else. He came for you. And he's coming back for you. But there's one thing you got to do. We got to come back to these laws.
Yeah, we do. We got to come back to the law to pull up that unity that we had together. Our forefathers died on these streets and died on these streets protecting our rights. Our forefathers did that. Walked up and down the same streets and doing the same thing that y'all doing right now. And it is going to come to pass where we are and we always have been the superior race.
That's right.
So you matter of fact, let me get. You got. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
I got Deuteronomy 76. Y'all hold it.
Let me right to what you said.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 76.
7 and 6.
We're in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Listen good.
For thou art an holy people.
For you are a holy people. You are a separate people. You are a different people from everyone else on the face of this earth. Read.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people.
So he chose you to be a special people. So let me ask you this.
That's what I said before, right?
That's what you just said. So let me ask you the question. Who dominate National Basketball Association?
We do.
Who dominate Major League Baseball?
We do.
Who dominate NFL?
We do.
Who dominate entertainment industry?
We do.
Who the best actors?
We are.
Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
A special people unto himself. Read.
Above all people.
Above all people. So when the so-called white man say we all created equal, is that the truth?
I'm just saying it.
Hey, brother with the candlestick. When the so-called white man say we above all people, is that true? I'm sorry. When a white man say we created equal, is that the truth? Come on, let me, bro. Tell me why that ain't the truth. Why
Go
that
ahead
ain't
and
the
tell them what it is out here, bro.
Get in the car.
That's what we need. We need some truth. Let's go.
Hey, my man, back up off my brother, man. Give him 10 feet. We didn't ask you 3 times, brother. Fall back.
I feel it's still racist. Still racist. That's how I feel.
So, now you gotta understand. And let's find out why the so-called white man is racist towards us. Read that, bro.
Same one.
Same one.
We're in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Listen up, bro, because we are holy people. We are holy people to God, bro. Read.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Most High God chose the black and Hispanic and Native American man to be a special people unto himself.
Above all people.
Well, no, we created equal with the white man.
Above all people.
No, we created equal with the damn Arab man.
Above all people.
No, we created equal with the damn Chinese man.
Above all people.
Read.
That are upon the face of the earth.
I mean, we're above all people on this earth, man. Read.
When Deuteronomy 20, chapter 7, verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye are more in numbers than any people.
So the Lord didn't choose us because we outnumber the earth. Cause we baby kids. We Jacob's kids. We don't die, we multiply. You know what I'm saying? That's why God chose us. Read.
For ye were the fewest of all people.
Because actually, we were the youngest nation on earth. Read.
Verse 8. But because the Lord loved you, and because he will keep his oath, which he has sworn unto your fathers.
That's because the Most High God made a promise to our forefathers. To our forefather Abraham. To our forefather Jacob. And our forefather Isaac. Read.
Has the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand?
This is talking about when the Lord brought us out of Egypt. Off from under slavery in ancient Egypt. Read on.
And redeemed you out of the house of bondsmen.
And redeemed and saved us out of the house of bondage. Which is the same thing he gonna do for us right here in America. But we have to come back to his laws. Read.
From the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Verse 9. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth his covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations.
Let me get the book of Nahum. Get the book of Nahum chapter 3. Because
we're in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 10. And to repay them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him, and he will repay him to his face.
So the Lord said he ain't gonna play with those who think they can play with him. He gonna repay you to your face.
Verse 11. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments.
No, we're supposed to go to church.
Keep the commandments.
No, we're supposed to pay tithe.
Keep the commandments.
And read that again.
And thou shalt therefore keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments. We ain't supposed to give these lying dog pastor ass reverend real tip niggas nothing.
And the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them.
To do them. Do the commandments. We supposed to thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit idolatry. Idolatry is these crosses everybody walking around with. These so-called Jesus pieces. That's idolatry.
That's right.
We should not be committing adultery. You know what I'm saying? We should not be trying to sleep with some other man white.
That's right.
Adultery. We should not be trying to sleep with some other woman's husband. That's idolatry. Bring this out.
The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Woe unto the bloody city.
Woe to the bloody city. The word woe means death. Death to the bloody city.
Chicago is a bloody city. We know that.
Read.
It is all full of lies.
This city is full of lies.
That's right.
From the inception of this city, from all the way back to John Baptiste Dusabu, all the way up to now, this city is full of lies, man. Read.
And robbery.
And robbery. And robbery. How many robberies go on right on this strip? How many robberies happen right here on this strip? Huh? Right. Read.
They pray.
I get that picture.
They pray departeth not.
That's what Hamashiach Yahushua, who y'all ignorantly call Christ, looks like.
That's right.
Christ was not a white man. He had white woolly hair on his head and his face. That's how Christ had. Hairs were.
Now you put me in the manner, brother, it's not a joke.
That's right. That's the description I had Job. Look to all praises. Go ahead, bro. Read. Start the scripture over again.
The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe unto the bloody city.
Death to this bloody city. Read.
It is full of lies and robbery.
This city is full of lies and robbery. We try to bring out some truth to our people. They don't want to hear the truth. They turn their nose up Oh, I don't care. I'm going to listen to what my pastor say. I pay my tithe. I go to church every Sunday. When the Bible say the hell with all that. Read.
The prey departeth not. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of wheels.
And the noise of the rattling of wheels, that's these streets, that's these police cars that you hear going up and down the street, screeching. Woo, 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 woo. You hear that all day, all night. Read.
And of the prancing horses.
And the press, that's your police cars. Read.
And the jumping of the chariots.
The jumping of the chariot, that's your police cars going up and down these streets, doing 80, 90 miles an hour, trying to go lock up one of our brothers.
That's right.
Read.
The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
The horseman is the policeman. Because in the ancient times, who rode on the horses? The policeman. And he did what? He lifted up what?
The sword and the glittering spear.
He lift up that sword, that glittery spear. That's what he's gunning our brothers down these streets with.
The modern day sword is the gun.
And it's the glittery spear. Because guess what? Don't that gun shine? Don't them bullets shine?
Yeah.
Read.
And there is a multitude of slain.
There is a multitude of slaves. Every Friday, Saturday. Matter of fact, tonight somebody gonna get killed.
About 60 brothers gonna get shot. 25 brothers gonna get shot.
Why?
8 gonna get murdered.
Why?
In this bloody city.
Because they won't keep the commandments of this Bible.
That's right.
Today is the Sabbath. Do anybody know what today is? See? No, nobody know. I just go back to the top. Because the city is full of lies. Today is the Lord's day. Today is Saturday. Today is the Shabbat. Today is the seventh day. But the lies that's been going on in this bloody city, that tomorrow is the Lord's day. Where's that in the Bible?
That's right.
Can somebody show me Sunday worship in the Bible? No, it ain't in there, is it?
He rested on the 7th day.
The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe unto the bloody city.
Woe to the bloody city. Read.
It is full of lies.
Full of lies. Because they teaching our people this is the Messiah. When it's the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
They teaching our people that the Jews are white. When they the synagogue of Satan.
That's
what
right.
the Bible speaks of. They teaching our people that you're a bunch of Negroes, you're a bunch of niggas. Matter of fact, I used to go to church. They tell our people we the Canaanites. We the children of Ham. We cursed from Canaan, from looking at Noah's nakedness. They ain't doing them to put a homosexual spirit on our people, man. Read.
And it is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the prancing of horses and of the jumping chariot.
Now, horses. So what? When these cars move, what do they call that? When you hit your gas and you go fast, what do they call that? Horsepower. So when it's talking about the noise of the horses, you listen good, you hear it. Yeah. Okay. Hold that. Bring that out. Huh?
We're in the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men.
Don't envy the evil that's going on. So you see a drug dealer, you see a stripper, you see a prostitute, and she got a little bit of money, don't envy that. Don't envy that. Don't be like, ooh, I want that. No, to hell with that. Read.
We're in the book. What you say, sister?
They gonna say it. They gonna say it.
All right, there you go. All right.
We're in the book of Proverbs.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Chapter 24, verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men.
Be not envious against an evil man.
Neither desire to be with them.
Don't even want to be around them. Read.
For their heart studieth destruction.
So their mind is only on destruction. And if they mind on destruction, so what you think they got for you? Destruction.
And their lips talk of mischief.
And only thing coming out their mouth is lies. All they trying to do is give you some sweet talk and go end up getting you killed or having you pregnant with someone or with a baby and he gonna leave you. And guess what's gonna end up happening to that boy? He gonna end up getting killed out here.
Or in prison.
That's right.
Verse 3. Through wisdom is a house builded.
Through wisdom is through the house is built. The wisdom, what's wisdom? These laws, statutes, and commandments in this Bible. That's how we get our wisdom. Matter of fact, somebody give me Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 25.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness.
And it's going to be our righteousness.
If we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God.
So it's going to be our righteousness if we observe and do all these commandments. Read.
As he hath commanded us.
As the Lord our God, Yahweh, has commanded us. Read. Wisdom of the sight of nations. Give me verse 7, 6 and 7. Yeah.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 7.
Now, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Read.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto the children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
Now, once we come into this righteousness, as grown people, as parents, now we're supposed to teach this to our children. Read.
And when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
So every day, every minute of the day, when we lie down and go to sleep, when we walking our kids to school, we should be teaching them these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
We should be teaching them, thou shalt not have no other gods before me.
That's right.
We should be teaching them, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. We should not covet thy neighbor's belongings. We're supposed to be teaching this to our children every day, every night.
The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 37.
Bring it out.
This is that Moses, which said unto the children of Israel, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you, of your brethren like unto me.
So, Moses said, we're going to have a prophet just like him. Read.
And him shall ye hear.
And him shall ye hear. That prophet is the Mashiach, the Messiah, the black Messiah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Any questions? You got any questions?
We're going to be somewhere in the city teaching them on that paper. We can just double check that document to see if that's the one with our number on it.
Anybody got any questions? We're open forum, man. We out here for our people. We ain't out here just to talk at you. You should ask some questions though, bro, because I know our people, we've been indoctrinated with Christianity our whole life. So we should ask some questions about that thing. Bring that out. Shalom, bro. How you doing, man?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 1.
Before you give me Hosea 5. Hold that. Give me Hosea 5:15. Because it goes right into that. And you give me Jeremiah 2. You getting something? Give me Jeremiah 2. Jeremiah 2:11.
What kind of Bible is that? That is too.
It is. It's the same Bible our people been. That's in the hotels. 5:15.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
Now the Lord said He's gonna go and return to His place. Read.
To their knowledge, their offense.
Till we acknowledge our offense. We are offending God. Our people are offending God and don't even care. They think it's cool because they serving the damn white man. That's their God right about now.
Yeah.
Read.
And seek my face.
he go and return until we seek his face. Meaning until we come back to the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Bring that out. Let me finish this. Hold on. Bring it, finish it out.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
And in our affliction, mean when all this madness started to happen, you know what I'm saying? When the white man bring that hammer down on us, then we go seek out God. See, right now, our people high, drunk, man, I'm cool. It's Saturday night, let's have a good time. They ain't thinking about the Most High God. But guess what? Read that again.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 6.
5:15. No, 5:15.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5,
What's up, brother? How y'all doing, man?
verse 15.
What's your nationality according to the Bible, man? You know? What's your nationality, bro? Man, come holler at me then, bro. That's why we out here. That's why we out here, bro. We out here for our people to know these things. Because this is why our people out here dying. Yeah.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So we acknowledge our offense. So we admit that we are offending the Most High God. Read.
And seek my face.
And seek his face. Meaning we come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments and stop playing church. Quit being Christians. Christianity is a spirit of homosexuality. Read.
And their affliction,
In your affliction, meaning when you get your tail kicked, read.
they will seek me early.
They gonna seek me fast. Our people, our people are hardy right about now. Our people don't want to care. They don't care about God's word. They ain't trying to hear.
That's true.
Bring that out.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 11. Has a nation changed their God?
Has any other nation on this earth changed its gods?
Not that I know of.
Look, a damn Chinese man, he still worships the dragon. He still worships the sun.
Right, yeah.
The damn Arabs still worship a rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The white man still worshiping Zeus. He's still worshiping Zeus. So why do we read?
Which are yet no God.
So the Bible say all these gods, the Hindu God, the Muslim God, the Christian God, the Buddhist God. Read that again.
Which are yet no God.
They are not even a God. They have no power. They are nothing.
Yeah, I understand that.
But my people have changed their glory for that which doeth not profit.
But he said, my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit them. Mean there is no profit in this devil.
That's right.
We ain't been doing. We've been over here in this country going on 600 years. What profit it has it done us worshiping this devil?
That's right. No more reason.
Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
So
The other guys that we're talking about right here is the white Jesus, believing that we Muslims, Christianity, Baptist, Apostolic Ministry, Hare Krishna, Buddhism, and all that other madness. Go ahead. Start over. We're going to 2064.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
We were scattered amongst all people, the North Atlantic slave trade and the Arab slave trade, which they don't talk about, which the friendly neighborhood liquor store owner Ishmael had a hand in our slavery. Go ahead.
From the one end of the earth even unto the other.
So from one end of the earth to the other, go ahead.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Okay, we're just talking about serving other gods, and they're not gods. Here's the other God our people serve. Go ahead.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Neither have our fathers have known. Go ahead.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. The cross that we walk around our neck, carrying our cross and stone. The Muslims worship the cobblestone. It's a meteorite that fell out the sky.
that's right.
They walk around that meteor 7 times, kiss it as their God, then bow down and worship it.
That's right.
That is madness. That is not God. That is not the God that our people was serving before we came over here in the North Atlantic slave trade. Come on, y'all. Come up out of this madness. That's why our people are destroyed. Give me that they destroy you with a yoke of iron upon their neck.
I know who he is.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Bring it up.
Listen good.
Behold, we are yet this day in captivity. We're still in our captivity. This day, we're still in captivity. Because anytime a people come on slave ships as captives and they never return to their land, they're still in captivity. Hey, brother, can we have some order, little man? Brother, can we have some order, no arguments? We're out here for y'all. No fighting with the brother, man. We bring it out again. No fights. Be good, bro.
I'm not.
Be good, man. Be good. Be good.
I know who he was.
But the brother trying to listen. Let the brother listen. Let the brother listen. Don't interrupt. He want to learn. That's our elder. Let the brother learn. Go ahead and start over. The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Bring it out. Behold, pay attention. We are yet this day in our captivity. And as I said earlier, we came over on slave ships. We know this history. And anytime you go into captivity into a land that's not yours and never return to your own land, you're still in captivity. Go ahead. Where thou hast scattered us. We have got the Most High God has scattered all of us. Go ahead. For a reproach and a curse. For a reproach and a curse. Us going into captivity. Us being in the hoods of America dying. Being locked up in the prison houses. Being pimps, thugs, haters of our people. Go ahead. And to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers. So right now we're suffering the sins of our fathers who broke the law, statutes, and commandments, which is why the brothers brought out that it's imperative that we return back to the truth, according to Psalms 119, 142, where it says, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and the law is the truth. So you want to be a righteous brother, right, amongst to the Most High God, right? Go ahead. Which departed from the Lord our God. Where we departed from the laws of the Lord our God. That's why. Right, go ahead with that Deuteronomy on yoke of iron.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Let's go.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send thee against thee.
Okay, the Lord thy God sent the white man, the Edomites, Esau, against us. Go ahead.
And hunger.
And in hunger.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. When you're hungry and you're thirsty, you got to go to the neighborhood restaurant.
Hold on, start that over. Come here, bro. Come on. You like a young soldier. I need to holler at you. Give me 2 minutes. Start that over.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger.
Start that verse. Start verse 47.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of thy heart of abundance.
Let me keep it 100 with you. Because we've been worshiping white man Jesus.
I already know that.
That's the damn devil.
I already know that.
Because we've been worshiping another God. Read.
Of heart for the abundance of all things.
Because we didn't go to our creator, the black guy who looks like me and you. Read.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So we're gonna have to serve our enemies, which the Lord sent against us. Read.
And hunger.
And hunger. So when you hungry, where you gotta go?
Nowhere.
Who on checks? The white folks. Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. You just got something to drink. Where did you get it from?
The air.
The air. That's your enemy. Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. Who? Where you get your clothes from? God. Who? God. You got that from Madison. Who on them stores up there?
God
Read
on
it.
that.
Read.
We just say we know you good. Just respect the space. That's all. Respect the space. You know, you respect the space.
Read.
And one of all things.
And one of
he
all
shall,
things.
and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So who put a yoke of iron upon our neck, on our forefathers and foremothers' neck?
Hey, what up, man?
What's up, my dude?
Who did that to our people?
Trying to get back.
I know that way.
Who put us to slave?
Who put us in slavery? Jump back up. Begin at verse 48.
All great.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Thy enemies.
Thy enemies.
Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee. And hunger, and in thirst,
Read on.
and in nakedness, and of want of all things, he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Is this not a yoke of iron upon our people that was put on us to destroy us?
Read.
These yoke of iron is still upon our
Verse
necks
49.
right now, our minds.
Listen, bro. Listen up.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from
Nation
afar,
From afar. Read.
from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle.
As swift as the eagle. What is the national symbol for America?
Eagle.
They don't know.
The eagle is landing on the
They
moon.
don't know.
A nation whose
Every
tongue
move.
thou shalt not understand.
Finish that out.
I know something.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of young, old, or show favor to the young.
Okay, come. Oh, you got a question,
Got a
brother?
question, brother?
Okay.
I'm playing back here.
You got a question, brother? We out here for y'all, man. We're not out here to, you know what I mean, just talk at you like, we're not the Christian church. We are not the Christian church. We ain't out here just finna be talking to you, be talking at you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening to
We
you.
want to have open dialogue with you. You know what I'm saying? We want to know how you feel about what's going on out here. And we're going to give you the laws, the statutes, and commandments so we can get right. Because we want out of this conditions.
Right? I'm riding.
Now let me ask you, are y'all satisfied with these conditions?
Nah, I ain't satisfied with those conditions of being in.
Let me get
You
somebody.
tired of being at the bottom, brother?
Huh?
You tired
Let
of
me
being
get
at the
somebody
bottom?
in Ecclesiastes chapter 7.
Tired of being at the bottom, tired of all that
Ecclesiastes
stuff.
chapter 7, verse 7.
Check it out. You did what I'm talking about, Dante.
Yeah, come on, holler at us, Dante.
Shalom, Dante.
How you doing, brother?
This here man here.
I'm Officer Kadat, man.
Officer, you're about to sound. Nice to meet you, Prince. Shalom. That's your nephew. That's what's up. That's what's up, Elder. Appreciate you. Abdullah. That's right. I'm your Baltazar. This is Officer Kadat. I'm Officer Baltazar, the United Kingdom of Israel Congregation.
This man right here, he's an imposter. That's what the
That's right.
That's right.
You know, they want us to believe that he was this color. But this what he is.
Now,
This way his hand, this way he
y'all
look
see how them Roman soldiers just pull up on y'all?
That's Jesus, for real.
Get the camera.
Get the camera,
That's
man.
Jesus
The police,
right
man.
there.
And everybody skedaddle. Everybody scatter.
That's oppression, man. That's captivity in your community.
This is
Those
our
are real
community.
terrorists of our
And
community.
this is
shall
our
flee,
community.
and no man shall pursue
This is our
you.
community.
But
You
yet,
should be able to walk,
but everybody
you should be able to
tough.
kick it.
Everybody
You should be
hard
able
as
to
hell.
roll that and
But when the
knock it
goddamn
out.
white man show up, everybody run. Because they the damn devil.
That's right, brother. We like that spirit.
We love that spirit.
We love that spirit,
That's a
brother.
Maccabean spirit.
That's right. That's what's up.
Read that. Chapter 7.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7.
Read.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely oppression make a wise man mad. Meaning, you see these devils pull up, that's oppression. So any wise man, he will be mad at that thing, man. He will be mad that these devils pump kilos in our community, and all we do is pump them, and we sell these drugs, and they haul our ass off to prison.
Okay, now, man.
War on drugs is
How
on
do
us.
we get it off the street?
The
though?
war on drugs is a war on the so-called black man, man.
Okay, how you get the drugs stuff off the street though, side and bring it over here?
That's the question we need to be asking. How the drugs get here?
Cause it came through the
Them.
border.
It comes through them.
We don't own no planes and shit to bring drugs in our communities.
Nah.
Right.
They bring the goddamn drugs over here. Then they impose their goddamn draconian laws upon you, saying that they trying to stop crime when they're the ones. Think about this. When they started the war on drugs in the 80s, all the lawmakers was locking brothers up. Sending them 20 years for a bag of weed, a bag of crack. Now them same people are the same ones who own the drug industry. They own all the weed dispensaries. The same ones that put the laws on us to lock us up for weed and drugs are the same ones that are now legalizing it
See him over
and
there
profiting
harassing the brothers.
from the sales of those same drugs.
That's right.
It's a trick, it's a trap.
It's the trap.
They got our people trapped out here in that destruction. We hope you brothers enjoyed yourselves today. We hope y'all got some knowledge and understanding. We'll be back again, man. Today, right now, the sun is down, the Shabbat is over with. We got to go home, celebrate the Feast of Trumpets, which is one of the high holy days that the Most High commanded the children of Israel.
Let me tell you something right quick.
Yeah, we the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 5:1. Listen up.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
Keep thy foot. That means shut your mouth.
That's right.
And be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools.
That means be more ready to hear. Stop talking. You will not learn unless you be quiet. Read that again.
Right,
Read
right.
it again.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 1.
Back up, man. Back up.
You my brother, but I got love for you. But stand right there.
man.
Read.
Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
This is the house of God, man. Wherever this word come out at is the house of God. See, that's not the house of God. That's not, this right here is the house of God. Somebody give me Acts chapter 7. I know we about to break up, but man.
No, we're going to stay in the spirit. If you in the spirit, let's see. We're in the book where you want it to say.
Give me 7 and 38.
We're in the book of Acts chapter 7, verse 38.
Uh-huh.
This is he
This is he.
that was in the church in the
The
wilderness.
church where?
In the wilderness.
In the church where?
In the wilderness.
In the wilderness. The
What?
church is outside. Somebody give me chapter.
We're in the Wild West right now. This is the wilderness.
This is the wilderness. Give me same chapter. Give me verse 48.
We're in the book of Acts chapter 7, verse 48.
Uh-huh.
Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
So the Most High do not dwell in temples made with hands.
That's right.
Saith the prophet.
Read.
We're in the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
The Most High don't dwell in these churches, man. Read.
And saith the prophet.
Said the prophet. Read.
Verse 49. Heaven is my throne.
So the Most High say the heavens is his throne. Read.
And the earth is my
And
footstool.
the